Welcome back. Another video. I do them together now. Now we're going to do our reading from Doreen Virtue, Healing Words from the Angels. And I'm just going to open up and read you the two messages. Okay, so the first one is number 194. Answered prayer does not always mean that your wishes come true. It does not mean that It does mean that attention is given to you and the situation without delay. And well, let me just speak to that one right away because it jumped out. And this is so powerful and so true, where it says answered prayer does not mean that your wishes come true. That's a big part of I believe, our culture, right? That we think, or you'll hear it and see it, I should say, that we think if we want something, or we say, God, I want this, and we have wishes for God, like it's our own human 3D human brain. We think we know better, right? We think we know what we need. We know what we want, right? But we think that if God exists, he's going to give us what we want. And true faith, I learned in a very difficult way. True faith is not getting what you want and still believing and still trusting and still knowing that there's a bigger purpose, there's a bigger plan. And it's not just, my life is not just about me, right? Because we're all connected, right? We all have roles to play in others' lives along our journey, and our angels are with us our whole journey, and different angels come in at different points in our journey for what we need at that time, right? So we're taken care of, and we're covered on our whole entire journey, which is beautiful, and it's a blessing. But we don't get to dictate, basically, what my belief, what happens or doesn't happen. If it's meant for us, it's meant for us. And if it isn't, it isn't. And that's where our faith comes in, that he knows better. Because I can speak to, when I look back in my life, there's things that I thought I wanted at a certain time. And looking back, and vice versa, right? Things I thought I didn't want, and then looking back, and I wish I did. See, so we don't know. We think we know. So when we trust and when we have faith that there's a bigger purpose, there's a bigger plan, and it's for my highest good, right? And I referred to Louise Hay, one of her quotes that was so powerful to me, and it really helped me. So maybe it'll help you. But one of her quotes was, "All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe." And that just was so powerful to me, and it helped me so much, right? It really did, because everything's working out for our highest good. It really is. And I guess I can give you another example because it's popping into my head, when we have relationships with people in life, whatever it is, a romantic relationship, a friendship, family relationship, whatever it is, colleagues, obviously there's a vast array of relationships we have. But I had one with someone, it was a romantic relationship, and it was a very powerful, very loving relationship that I was blessed to have 1,000%. I was young, I was immature, I was in my ego, and I made choices and decisions that, I kind of regret now. Fortunately, unfortunately. But the way I look at it, which is amazing, is the choice that I made allowed him to make other choices. And then there's a lot of blessings that happened for him that I see that wouldn't have happened for everyone. Like for him, for his family, for those who know him and his family. If I didn't make my choice, that what happened with him and wouldn't have happened, right? So it was a blessing. It was a good choice, even though I look back and go, it was a good choice, because there's 3 new humans on the earth, beautiful humans, right? That he's a steward of, and he's a beautiful steward. I know that. So good came out of it. Good came out of my decision. So there you have it. We don't know, though. We don't know when we're making it, right? We make them for all different reasons, right? Good, bad, ego, non-ego, whatever it is. We made it, and we have to go with it, right? So anyway, let me get on to the next one. And the next one is number 195. There can be no other possible outcome than happiness and love, because nothing else is possible. There you go. There you go. Even when you make a choice in life, if you make the choice out of love, right? It's a loving choice. Others might not understand it, might not see it that way, but if you make it for yourself from a loving heart space, and only love can come from that. And like the example I just referenced, that's what came from it. Love. It was made with love, and then love came from it. So how can that be wrong, right? It can't be wrong. It can't. So, but when we look, it depends on how we view things too. You know, I can tell you that as another example, there's people that I know that anything that happens with other people, they view it as what it means about them, right? So if we get into that ego trap, basically is what it is, if we just look, and most people do, right? I'm not saying it's good, bad, or indifferent. Most people do that, though. They view every single thing as, how does it affect them? What does it mean about them? What about them? You know, that type of thing. You're just creating whatever you experience, you're creating it basically yourself. You're creating envy, you're creating resentment, you're creating lack, right? You're creating hurts, but we're creating it ourselves. And most don't see. They don't see that. And I see it as clear as day, as clear as day. And I can hear it, I'm tuned into it, and I can see it, and I do have a wisdom that was a gift to me, is a gift to me. I don't share it with others, right? And we're really, technically, from what I'm aware, what I believe is that you really should only share if it's requested of you, right? You can't just, you know, blurt out like, well, you know, you this, that, or whatever, and tell the person, because it's not positively received, right? Here we go with light problem. We're only supposed to share if it's requested of us. So, and if it's not requested, then, you know, it's probably not going to be well received. So anyway, I'm kind of doing it in this video, in these videos, right? Sharing the knowledge and the wisdom in hopes that it helps someone else, and it's not coming from a place of trying to tell other people what to do. Hopefully it's not received that way, but we never know how others perceive us. But, you know, from my perspective, I'm giving information and knowledge and wisdom in the hopes that it helps someone else on their journey. That's my goal. That's my heart space, and hopefully it's received in that way too. If it's not, then I apologize. But anyway, all right, that's it for today. Okay, thank you for joining me. Wishing you peace, love, and happiness on your healing journey. Namaste. Leave your comments down below, and I have contact information in the description box if you need coaching or help on your healing journey. I'm available if it resonates with you, right? Some it resonates, some it doesn't. And that's where we're supposed to be at this moment. So thank you again. Have a nice day. See you in the next video. Bye.